Hello everyone, it's Model Farm 610. Welcome back to day 4 of the big Model Farm diorama display. So we have a very action-packed episode here, day 4. So Daniel brought a good few of his models down as we did a photo shoot, which you'll see why we done one in the coming months or weeks. So yeah, very exciting things coming up. So we'll let you know when that happens. But yeah, Daniel's here, so we'll be both interacting with the display here. So I'll start off here with at the farm, as there's a load of tractors machinery here. But first off here we have Daniel's 2 tractors, his Valmet 705, and there's a 1594, which is like the 1490. And they're after farmers. They're after doing some cutting back a hedge because they're going to be putting a fence in there, so it had to cut a big few branches. So they're just heading back. A load of trees in the back. But then over here in the Mick's farm, it's definitely a lot more busier since the last episode. There's hardly anything going on, and he's also bought a new tractor. But first here anyway, we have Daniel's 2620, which a lot of you were wondering where he got it, and he got it from a Dutch website, which I'll leave a link in the description. It's quite hard to pronounce, but anyway, one of the farmers there, he's borrowing the hedge cutter and he's just leaving it back there. He's just had to cut a hedge back to do some fencing as well. So it's a lovely tractor, not a little, but it's a lovely tractor, so it is. I'm sure you would agree. And the TM is there parked on the low loader, and he's going to be bringing back this JCB-1 to the quarry, as just had to do a bit of drainage there over the week, so we'll be bringing that back after dinner time. So the 1490 and the Belmac, this is the new additions to Mick's farm. So you might be wondering why did I not add the 140/90 feet, which I do have big plans for that tractor, so it will be featured in a time to come, but I want to leave it for a more special occasion, so you'll understand when the time comes. So anyway, PJ, Mick, he bought David Brown 1490 from the dealership there. It was only in about 3 days. A retired farmer just sold her on, so it's very original. And he bought the Belmac as well, so 2 very clean purchases going on here, and very nice setup. And then here the 4CX, Jack is just shoveling in or pushing in the silage for the beef cows here, beef cattle. That's about it. The Abbey tankers there and bales of silage, getting through them all the same. And the 3140 parked in the shed from hedge cutting and rolling. He might have a bit more rolling to do. So yeah, that's about it here at Mick's farm. So let's get into the rest.
Hello everybody, Daniel here, and we have my 6600 going down the road. We have a lad, after getting 2 pallets of compost, he's doing up his garden, and he got 4 new tyres for his car, and he's tipping along there 30k going down the road, slow and steady. And here we have the 6610 2-wheel drive on the double axle low loader. It's after collecting a new tar up single shop silage harvester. And we just have a farmer stopped in the 140/90, say a prayer in the church. And we have the Citroen and the Fiat outside. We're here at the Ford New Holland dealership, and the contractors are here. They're after getting a T7, New Holland T7 on demo. They're just doing a bit of paperwork, and then they're heading off. They're going to try it out, see how it is. And we've the T6 and the telehandler and the little class tractor there. We've the Volvo load and shovel there. Eugene is waiting for parts to weld it up, and then that should be ready to be put back together. We have the shops after getting new Dites butterfly mowers. And then we have Kevin here going down the road with the Bomford cultivator in the 1174 County, going off to do a bit of cultivating. Here we have the fast track, the contractors there, just doing a bit of cultivating, but yeah. We're here in PJ's yard, so we'll start off with Eugene. Eugene is doing a bit of work on the knotters on the Massey Ferguson baler, a small square baler, good for the horses. Have the Coon topper there just parked up, and same with the 3C. Have PJ himself in here trying to figure out what's wrong with the gearbox. He's after getting a couple of parts out of the back of the fender there. The 996 parked up with. They're hopefully going to try get that started after the international is done. And we have PJ's son coming down the road here. It's after getting a trailer full of logs, and he loves that, so knocking down a lot of trees recently. We have the sheep here. As you can see, we've 3 new lambs. They're very early sheep to lamb, but the next episode they'll be just moving across the way here into this field. And here we have my 1455 XL with the NC slurry tanker transporting slurry, and it's going to go down to the umbilical system down the road. And here we have the T6 175. Owen's driving this, and he has the single axle Keenan feeder, which is an essential for Irish dairy farming.
Okay, so here in Fergus Agri Contractors here, a good bit going on. They're currently selling some grain, loading some up there, and a few lads in the shed just sweeping up the grain there. They should have about 2 trailer loads left, including this one, so yeah, not much else going on. Just the drill is parked there, and also the 5-foot plough Lemkin, and so is the converter parked around the corner there. Not a whole lot else, but they're currently at the slurry at the moment, so yeah, let's have a look. Before we get to the slurry, have one of the friends here working the land with their 40W25 on the jewels and breaking down with the disc and the ripper on the back on this big field. At the jewels on, as you can see, quite a nice setup, kind of like George Saunders setup if you watch him. But let's have a look over the field here where they're doing an umbilical system. Massey Ferguson, the John Deere 6920 on the umbilical setup as always. Just piping the slurry at the moment, and 8870. Probably haven't seen this on the Red Rock yet. Just tanking the slurry. The 1455 Daniels International will be coming after. It's quite a long draw to get a slurry from the AD plant nearby. So yeah, actually does look quite nice. 8870 on the big tanker, and so does the TW25 and everything else. So let's have a look and see what's going on in Gray & Co over here. So here in Gray & Co, one of the Dewsons, just getting a delivery ready of some, you're going to dress some seed to sell. So someone to buy, and not a whole lot else going on, as not much grain coming in, but there will be some coming later on from Fergus Agri Contractors. And one of the mechanics for the quarry arrived in their John Deere Transit, and he's going to fix a few of the hydraulic pumps on the Dewson here. And as well, have one of the young lads with their Ford 7810, immaculate example so it is, and sweeping the road here, doing a nice job, and actually quite a good time to sweep it because they're doing umbilical on this road as well, so we'll be bringing out a bit of muck, but not so much because they're not bringing the tankers on the field. So that's not a whole lot else going in the yard. The 818 parked up on the NC, and so is the 936. So let's see what's going on in the pit over here. As I said in the last episode, and by said in the last episode, 825 they need to get it out, so they've got it out now, and it's just heading down the track to get loaded up with the, along with the A35 and the A40. So Dewson's loading up the Volvos and the Paz is pushing up some of the gravel there. So nice to see all the Volvos in action. As I said, the Dewson's broken down, but it has to get a service as well. So let's see, not much else, but yeah. So I have a bit of a poll here. Comment down below, or I might see if I can leave a poll in the top right. But comment or answer on the poll. Which do you prefer? Because me and Daniel had a bit of a question or debate, if you like. Which is nicer, the 1494? I think I said the 1594 earlier on. The 1494 or the 1490. So this is a look here at the 1494, as he has the black chassis and the red.
As you can see, the lights are actually taller up on the case version, and as you look at the David Brown version, the lights are just down a bit lower. So that's the only real change. And the exhaust,
exhausts are a bit thicker. The muffler's a bit thicker on the 1490, which I don't know what the reason behind that is. Everything else really is mainly the same, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a different in the alloy there, as you can see.
Yeah, in the rim there, and that's about it. So, and also I want to show the feet as well. As you've seen in the last video or previous videos before, 1490, which is a nice addition. And you might be wondering why it's not on Mick's farm, but you have to see in the future. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching today's On the Farm. It was quite an exciting episode with all the different machinery. Daniel's brought down a few of his models. So
thanks everybody for watching, and let me know what you think of my models on Stephen's display, and we'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye for now.